As a console gamer turned PC gamer, I just can't give up my roots when it comes to certain games. I was raised on a controller and this product lets me stick with that comfort which I love. Connectivity is perfectly fine. Synced up well without a struggle. If you just can't bring yourself to go through the growing pains of learning the mouse and keyboard, then this product will give you an out, along with an Xbox One controller of course. Well, this is a simple product that doesn't need much explanation. If you use your Xbox a lot like I do and you like to stream it on a computer with the Xbox app, this adapter is a lot better than having to be wired in. I was worried about the size of this dongle and how easy it might be to break, but it comes with a 3-foot USB extension cord. I just use that all the time so the dongle itself isn't anywhere to be damaged. If I tear up the extension, no big deal, they're just a few bucks here on Amazon. I just bought a 10-foot USB extension for around $8. For something else, but even that USB extension is built quite well. It isn't going to fall apart anytime soon. This is a smart, low-cost investment for anyone with an Xbox that will make the experience a lot better overall. Games tested: Dark Souls 2, SOD-FS, Gauntlet Pro. In terms of reliability and latency, this works about as well as a USB cable. Very impressive. Great for multiplayer. Supports many controllers concurrently. Can provide audio input and output from the controller's audio jack. Easy to use, plug it in, sync your controllers, and fire up your games. No extra steps required, no complexity. Con: expensive for a basic adapter. According to Device Manager, this product counts as a networking device, rather than a controller adapter. Very strange. Only one OS supported, Windows 10. What about Linux support? How about older versions of Windows? I like it. You'll keep using it for a long time. I just wish it had been released sooner. Just received it, haven't honestly used it less, but am very satisfied with the product. It's not the pictures, what I received is the new model. It's the size of a USB flash drive, so it's much smaller than the one pictured. Don't be discouraged by the size, and if you happen to get the older model, I'm sure you could dispute it with Amazon and get the new model. Edited, works great. I use it with GTA 5 with LSPDFR mod. No lag, works just like I'm playing it wirelessly on my Xbox. You can also plug an Xbox controller keyboard and it'll work like you're using a computer keyboard. Works on Windows 7, but with some caveats. You will definitely need to do some work as it is not plug and play for Windows 7 as for the device itself. Wish it was a similar setup as the 360 wireless adapter. The light is a small white speck versus the larger green curved light on the 360 version. However, you can just directly plug in the adapter into a USB 2.0.3.0 slot and it'll work, with drivers installed of course, more on that later. It also comes with a USB extender. The 360 version only has the USB at the end of the cable, which can cause a small amount of clutter. As for getting the drivers to work on Windows 7, first get something called the Microsoft Generic Xbox Wireless Adapter for Windows. Generic is the keyword, driver, and extract somewhere you can find it. Using the one for Windows 10 will not work and you cannot install the INF file on Windows 7. Go to Device Manager, find Xbox ACC with the yellow triangle sign, should be under Other Devices node. Right-click, Update Driver Software, browse My Computer for driver software. Browse to wherever you save the driver files, click Next and it should successfully install. Now you can use your Xbox One/Xbox One Elite controller wirelessly. I've been excited for this product to arrive ever since the Xbox One controller was released. The Xbox One controller feels much better than the 360 ergonomically, and I wanted to make the switch over when playing games such as Rocket League. In the meantime, I've sufficed by plugging in via USB cable, but if I stream from my TV, it's much more difficult. The USB dongle is big, I'm not gonna lie. The nice thing is that it is slim, so you won't have issues plugging in other USB devices next to it if they're in vertical parallel, but it's definitely long, and a little wide. Looks like an older USB Wi-Fi dongle. I had to remove my Logitech dongle to fit it into my laptop, where they are all horizontal in series. Note, there is a USB extender cable included in the box that you can use to prevent this issue. I would actually recommend using it, to prevent any potential interference from being plugged in close proximity to other devices. On my desktop, I was connected via USB 2.0. On my laptop I was connected via USB 3.0. I noticed no difference in performance, the dongle worked on both ports. After plugging the unit into my computer, the drivers installed automatically. I restarted for good measure, then pressed the sync buttons on my controller and the dongle simultaneously. White light flashes while searching, then goes solid after paired. Same went with my controller. You can do this to connect multiple devices. It does not disconnect currently connected devices, they remain paired. I tested using Rocket League, pretty much the only game I'm going to be using right now. The device worked flawlessly without any issues for me. Moving to my laptop connected to my TV downstairs, I comfortably played again at a distance of 15 feet from the dongle with no issues, either. Again, the laptop is running Windows 10. The controller will automatically sleep after inactivity, just like a 360 controller. Merely press it and it'll wake up and automatically connect to the dongle again, no problem. My computer makes a connection sound when it detects it's woken up. Pressing on the home key with Steam running launches big picture mode. I have literally only owned this product for less than an hour, but so far everything is working swimmingly. I am using Windows 10, as it is a stated requirement for the dongle to work. So if you are using 7 or 8, be prepared for incompatibilities. I tested on my friend's desktop running Windows 7, and the drivers would not install. I used an Xbox One controller, Titanfall Edition. I did try my 360 controller but it did not work, as was expected. Everything worked out of the box for me. After the driver installed, I did restart my computer before trying to use the controller. Controller works fine at least 15 feet away from the dongle. I did not try further yet. The dongle was not loose in the USB port, as another user commented. It does shift slightly, but there's no worry of it falling out or losing connection randomly. I will later test to see if this is compatible with my Steam Link, and update accordingly. I see lots of people disgruntled that it's only compatible with Windows 10, and that it's a surprise. Read the product description. It says it's only for Xbox One controllers and Windows 10. Seriously people, read. Works as simple as anything could. I plugged it in, Windows 7 searched for and found the appropriate drivers, synced it up with my Xbox Elite controller, it's been working ever since. Warning, don't plug this in near USB 3.0 ports if you can avoid it. USB 3.0 interferes with wireless devices plugged into neighboring ports and you'll get frequent disconnects. This is a problem with USB 3.0, not this wireless adapter. All wireless devices of any kind will have this problem. I have found that the different listings for these go back and forth with people saying it works or does not work. I found that confusing and it made me question the device as a whole. Click link in description for more reviews.